Greetings, tribe of love. Dharma is a beautiful thing. This deer's dharma is to be in the wild, and as caretakers of the wild, we have a responsibility to make sure that all the creatures on the planet are well taken care of. That just like this one, it's got good organic food and the habitat to be free in. We can do this. We can be in balance, and we can vision this. We can have cars that bless the planet rather than destroy it. We can have systems in place of transporting things that have zero impact on the environment, or if anything, bless it. We can have food sources that are in such balance and harmony that the wildlife and the flora and the fauna around it are like a Garden of Eden. We can do this. We have the intelligence, and we have the potentials, and we have the planet that wants us to do this. It starts with vision. It starts with each one of us doing our part. It starts with us knowing, like simple things like recycling, of course, whatever we can do in that way. And then also visioning, wherever there's an aspect of where we see where things could be better, we are proactive in those ways. Now, what I've noticed, it appears that there are people of greed that are basically in high places with monopolies, oil companies, car manufacturers, etc., pharmaceutical companies and things like that. And what they're doing is they are basically essentially trying to squash it for money. And they justify it, with profits equals ways to help people and job creation and everything else. What they seem in these cases to perhaps forget, though, is that anytime there's a detriment to the environment, the cost is far too high. That there are ways of creating cars and jobs and whatnot that are in balance. Now, another misnomer is that this whole concept, this old school concept, that we should be required to have jobs, that, we leave our homes at 8 in the morning or whatever people do and go work till 5. Why not a life, well, like this, of going into nature and enjoying it, meditating on beaches, being filled with love and creating beautiful visions, and then as passion arises, manifesting those visions. That sounds like a lot better lifestyle for the planet than this concept, this construct of having to work 40 hours a week. We can do it. We're essentially, there is a Garden of Eden awaiting us if we so choose. Hi. Somebody just went by on a bike, which is awesome. Speaking of beautiful ways to transport, I love it, the bicycles. They're great. But now this deer, I'm sure it's very happy right now because it's in a protected place here. The deer, as you can tell, are so tame that I'm literally in, probably 8 meters away, and that's all. But yet it's not running, and the reason is because in this huge park here, the animals are protected. And so when this deer was a baby, its mama taught it that humans are okay, because its experience with humans is that we're safe, we're okay, we're not going to go bang you or anything. And so they've accustomed them to. Yesterday there was a little bear. It was so cute. It was climbing up these bushes, and a ways up, it tumbled down as it was reaching out for these leaves, And it just rolled around, looked up at me, and went like, I meant to do that, and then meandered on its way. So even the bears are often even projecting more gentle energy because that's what's being projected to them. So I propose that that the animals, the wildlife even responds through generations. And it doesn't take long before they return back to this beautiful gentleness that they are. And so I'd say that's pretty cool. So I strongly encourage each one of us to hold a vision of a perfect earth, and that what is now does not need to be what we give our children and their children. This earth, we're at a point right now where we still have a beautiful chance of making this heaven on earth. Bye, little dear. I sure loved you. And I notice again, bye, little pumpkin. These are called showy daisies or bachelor buttons. And of course, what do we have here? We have some yarrow. And wow, another Mariposa lily. These are the beginnings of, I think, what's called Old Man Whiskers. And the trees yet again are dancing and singing. And thank you for doing your part with the environment. We don't have to stand in judgment of any given oil company or whatever. You know, we all understand that place of need, and somehow balancing something or give and take in order to obtain something. But what I'd like to do is encourage the companies, the people, and all of us. There is a better way. We have a beautiful better way. And that better way does not have any negative impact whatsoever. Namaste.